Hey guys, Nolan here from FishUSA. Out here fishing with Marlin today. Got to thank him for a killer day on the river that we've had so far. Just broke off and wanted to sit down and kind of show you guys how I rig a soft bead. There's a bunch of different ways to do this. I'm from the Great Lakes. This is one way that we really like to do it. So from start to finish, we got our float up here. Float, bobber stop up there, and then I have a 3/8 ounce weight under here. Now down to that, this is 16-pound fluorocarbon. And I have two SSG size split shots on there. So there's one there, and I got one down to a swivel. Now we're gonna tie on our business end here. So I'm gonna take a bit of 12-pound Gamma Edge fluorocarbon. This is personally my favorite fluorocarbon. And I'm gonna cut off, maybe about 18 to 20 inches, something like that. Cut that. Next, I'm going to take my T-stop here. Just using a B&R soft bead, 14 millimeter, but obviously there's tons of soft beads that work. We use lots of hard beads back home. We're gonna take one of the T-stops that comes with these, and we're going to put that onto our line. You just put it right through one of those, nice and easy. Just slides right up on there, like so. Now I'm gonna slide that down on my fluorocarbon to about right there, and I'm gonna take my favorite bead hook of all time, Addicted Advantage hook, size 3. Gonna pull one of those out of the pack, and I'm just gonna loop it onto my line right there. I'm not even actually gonna tie this on. So what I'm gonna do is take one of these soft beads and just put it onto the hook like that. And I'm just gonna slide it onto my line. So now it's attached to my line and my hook is free. And I'm gonna push this down, put it on the T-stop, get it on there as much as I can. Yeah, I'm gonna put my hook on there first before I really push that bead all the way down. So I'm gonna use a snell knot here. So to do that, put your hook on there like that. Give yourself a nice tag end. Make a loop here. Hold that. Take your tag end and wrap it around the top of the hook here about 6 or 7 times. Been fishing all day with cold fingers. Sometimes it can be a little challenging, but I'm gonna give that one more. My recommendation is if you're getting started using that knot, give yourself a little extra tag end. It makes it a lot easier. Put it through that loop, pull it tight, make sure you wet it. Now that's a nice looking snell knot. I'm gonna slide my bead down to there. So see how that hook is angled up a little bit, and that just helps your landing percentage. So, you know, guys, bead fishing, notorious for losing a lot of fish. It's really hard to go 100% landing percentage on a bead, but that's why you do everything in your power to up those odds. So use a hook, really good hook like the Addicted Advantage hook, snell knot. Those are two things that can just help you get a better landing percentage. And that snell knot looks nice on there. Like my buddy Jake says, if it doesn't look pretty, it's not a good knot. There's a lot of truth to that. So I'm gonna trim that tag end, and I want that soft bead to be about 3 finger lengths above the hook like that. So that's what I find to be the best, 3 finger lengths. I'm gonna tie that onto the swivel that I have here onto my main line. Bunch of different knots you can use. I like to use a uni knot for this. Super simple knot to tie. You guys can look that up. But you just make a loop, wrap it around both the loop and the main line about 5 times. Grab that tag on, wet it, pull it tight. All right, we're almost done. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our split shot. Now I'm gonna use 2 AAA size split shot for on the leader. So bag's a little bit of a mess when you come a long ways to fish. Oh, need to get them from here. When you come a long ways to fish, stuff usually becomes a mess, but I have my nice little shot pack all organized here, and I want 2 of these. 1, 2. I'm gonna take these, and I'm gonna crimp them onto my leader here. So you'll notice these are one size smaller than this one. You want your shot pattern to be tapering down structure your bead. You don't want to just stack a whole bunch of the same size shot. And what that's going to do is it's going to help it just lay flat out there in the current. So you'll even see when I'm casting, you want to get your leader to lay out best as possible. That's just going to help it drift down there in that current nice and easy. You'll see if my stuff all lays down flat on top of each other, I'll pull my bobber to get it to lay nice, but I'm just going to crimp these like that. One right there near the swivel, and I'm going to do one down here closer to the bead. And that's going to help my bead stay down there. Now your shot pattern, like I said, is important. If you're snagging a lot, it could just really be the pattern that your shot is. You might just need to slide your shot up a little bit because that's going to help it stay a little bit off the bottom and just glide down there nice and easy. All right, guys, so you see, got my weight up here, and then I got my 4 split shot total. Now, if you're fishing some big, deep, fast water, you're probably going to need more weight than that. If you're fishing shallower stuff, you're going to want probably less weight than that. So, but this is a nice in the middle thing. And you know, there's a million different ways to do this. This is just what I've always done. It's what I'm used to. It's what I feel confident in. And it catches fish. I mean, it really is. Beads are just a fish catcher. You guys can find all of this tackle and then some at FishUSA.com. Everything for your salmon steelhead fishing needs, but also any other species that you fish for. Thanks, guys. We're gonna see if we can catch a couple on it. I think it was bottom. Did you see that? I think it was bottom. It went under. Yeah. Oh, it's a fish! Fish! Fish!
Oh yeah, baby.
Nice one, Marlin. Yeah. Dude, that was that same spot. Oh my gosh. This thing is owning me. Oh my gosh. Dude, it's a nice one, Marlin. Really nice fish, dude. Oh my goodness.
He ain't done, so just keep him up here.
That is a giant, dude.
It's big?
It's big.
Looks good.
It's big, dude. It's big to me.
He looks like he's getting, Jesus Christ. Just keep that rod tip kind of down that way, and like, you'll notice I learned from Big Dave, like the lower you can keep your rod tip and aim it that way, a lot of times it'll get those fish to just want to come this way versus go down.
I landed a lot of big kings this year because of that tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to be getting tired.
I think he is. He's made like 3 or 4 pretty explosive runs.
I mean, that's a 12-pounder all day long. He was gonna let us get him right there.
I thought he was gonna let us get him.
This fish is owning him, guys. It's funny, I was just doing a little video up there on the GoPro too about how like we were struggling and breaking off. I literally lost my spoon and my worm up there.
Here we go.
Nope, nope, nope. Oh, man's up. We always try to tell you guys, these landing nets definitely aren't the easiest to use, but they're the nicest and the most safe on these wild steelhead. A lot of times what you'll see us do, especially when we're in the rafts, is we'll hoop net them and then we'll transfer them into the landing net.
Yes!
Oh, he flipped around on me.
Marlin, thank you, sir.
What a tank. He's got some meat on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, dude. Look at where that hook is, dude. Look at that.
That's a size 3 addicted bead hook, guys.
That could not be more perfectly pinned. That is incredible. I hope you guys got a good look at what that fish did when I first hooked it. It was like insanity. Fish, fish, fish. Nice one, Marlin. But that's why I'm always checking my drag, you know? Before every drift or every time I fish a hole, just pull the drag a little bit.
32 and an eighth or so.
Beautiful. What a nice fish. Can't ask for much more than that from me, dude. I mean, if I caught this back home, this would be like a stud, wall hanger almost, you know?
Bring his head this way. Yeah, no, that's the way to do it right there. All right, dude, let's let this fish go.
See you, buddy.
Oh, he went between my legs. Into the depths.
Thanks, Marlin.
Good job, dude.
Awesome, awesome. My day's made. That's all I need.